Alright, welcome to the video. My name is Shah, and in this video we will be learning random forest and decision tree with SciKit Learn. So machine learning model using random forest and decision tree. So far what did we learn? Just want to cover all of that. So in part 1 we learned about logistic regression. Part 2 we learned about object oriented logistic regression. Part 3 we learned about linear regression. Part 4 we learned about object oriented linear regression. Part 5. So in part 5 we are learning random forest and decision tree with scikit-learn. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started without wasting much of time. So let me just copy your snippets. All right, so oops, markup page. Oh, sorry. All right, so essentially I'm gonna paste all of that, right? So let's start with the part 1. So as usual guys, if you are watching my series, step 1, what am I doing? So import the libraries and modules. So we will do that, right? So import the library. So essentially all of that. So we need all of that. So we're gonna say from sklearn.tree import decision tree, and I'm gonna say random forest classifier, train test split, classification report, confusion matrix. We are doing this from past 4 tutorials, so you should be comfortable with this, right? So the first step, as usual, what do we do, guys? We need to read the data set. So as usual, we have two parts of this video: a non-Pythonic and Pythonic way. Pythonic way would be an object-oriented approach. So for the people who want to do a little bit more with Python, so we have the object oriented in the next tutorial. So we are going to do machine learning on the lone data set using random forest. So essentially so this is the data set, right? So we have certain columns and rows. So we need to predict whether the person will get the loan or not. So credit policy 1 or 0, right? So that's what we want to predict using our machine learning model. So first of all, what do? We need to clean the data set and need to get the information about the data set as we know. So what do? df.info, right? So we want to see how many columns. We have 14 columns, 9,578 rows. So I'm gonna say df.describe, just describe. Then I'm gonna say df.is null. Gonna run a sum on it, right? So essentially this tells us that there are no blank rows or column, no data is missing, which is good. Which is what I wanted, you know. Now I need to create the X data and Y data, right? So first of all, I'm gonna just say df.columns. This is gonna give me the list of columns, and just for your understanding, right, now we need to create the X data. Right, so what columns do I consider? I don't want to consider credit policy because that's what I'm predicting, right? It's a classification task. So purpose, it's a text, I can't use it. Int rate, I can use it. Installment, it's a feature map, that's I can use it. I can use it. Anything that's a number, you can use it, right? So let's get started. I should not use last 4 columns because essentially I see bunch of zeros, right? So I can use it, but okay, I want to teach you reverse engineering here. I want to show you how to extract more features out of your data set. So we have the purpose column, right? So before that, let me explain you. So if I just say df, so I'm gonna do something really cool here. This is called as feature engineering. So this is all purpose we have, right? So if I say unique, so these are the unique features. That means essentially if I do a count on that, I'll come to know how many of them are there. Or you know what, Soumil, don't do that, just do n unique, so number of unique, so 7 of them. So we have 7 unique. So I'm gonna do a little bit of feature engineering, so this will make sense hopefully. These are the columns, right? I'm gonna create separate columns for all of these, right? Now you would ask why. Hey, why do you want to do that? So I can do feature engineering. So I'm gonna use the dummies function, right? So let me just final data is equal to pd.dummies. So in my every lecture you will learn something new. So as I said, so we'll use dummies. So get dummies. Now this will take the name of the column. Remember, we want to do feature engineering on the purpose column. You can also discard this column, it's totally up to you, but I want to take it, so I'm gonna do feature engineering on this. So df, I'm gonna say columns, and I'm gonna pass in that column name, which was purpose. What the hell? Purpose. All right, so which is purpose, right? And after that, what do I need to say is drop. So drop first true. So basically, after doing the reverse feature engineering, drop this original column. Now what this will look like, I will just show you in a while. This will make sense. So if I print it, see what happened. Now we do not have a column known as purpose. Instead, we have all of these columns. You can see. Watch this. Depth consolidation. I'm sorry, I'm bad in my vocab part. So purpose, depth, consolidation. Then we have educational, right? So that's the column that we just have right here, educational. And similarly like that. So we just did a reverse feature engineering. We converted all the unique into columns, and we dropped the original column so we can get more information for our machine learning instead of printing all of these. Alright, so that's fine. Right, so we did that. Now we need to do the train test split, right? So we need to do the X data, Y data. So X data. So X data. And we will pass all the columns that we need, all the number columns, remember that. So I already have done that, so I'm not gonna waste time to type all of that manually. So essentially I can save some time. Paste it, right? All of this column, just typing the name, right? Nothing new, guys. So oops, we have an error. Let's see what's the error. Purpose depth, some issue. Okay, not in index. All right, something crazy has done. We can fix it. That's fine. So let's fix it. Some syntax issues, something here, something there. Always. So I'm just gonna repeat the steps quickly. Right, then I use the dummies function. Then use the X. Oh, I got it. What was my mistake? Simple mistake. I actually did it on the df, and my data frame name is final data. I mean, it's a new data, right? So I used the wrong name. So if I run it, yep, there you go, no problems. Now remember, what do we need to predict? We need to predict the credit policy, whether the person is gonna get the loan or not. So essentially, sorry, we are classifying whether the person will get the loan or not based on the following parameters, right? So yep, X data, Y data. We need to do a train test split. We are doing this since ages, right? So please do that, right? For God's sake. So I'm gonna copy that because I have been doing this since 4 videos. Alright, so we have the X train, X test. Now we need to create a model. So first model would be a decision tree and then the random forest. So what do we do, guys? Model, decision tree classifier, right? Run that. That's done. Now we need to fit the model. Y train. Why do I forget that always? Stupid. Alright, that's done. Beautiful. And we need to predict. So model dot predict. We will give X test. So this is our prediction. This is whether the person gets loan or not. So beautiful, right? Now we need to analyze the data set. So we need to see the report. So confusion matrix. I'm gonna pass in the Y test. You should store this, Soumil. Why do you always forget that? Run this. So this is our confusion matrix and classification report, right? So we can get the accuracy. Yep. Oh, okay. So Soumil, you know what? Let's do inside the print statement. Alright, we have about 99% accuracy. Wow, for the class 1, of course, and for the class 0, that is the person won't get loan. We have 97% accuracy. Overall, it's about 98 to 99%, which is extremely good. It's like it's predicting almost everything correctly. But this is using decision tree. Right now, in the next video, that's part 6, we're gonna continue and do a random forest on this and predict the accuracy. So thank you for watching, and in the part 6 we will do the random forest, so stay tuned for part 6. Have questions, post them in the comment section below, and I would be very happy to assist you. So thank you for watching.